ROs was dispatched to an initial call to a battery in progress, an additional call of a third party cause of shots fired near Cermak and State Street, in which the caller heard 3 to 4 fires. Upon arrival, ROs described a female, one unresponsive, on the ground, appeared to have multiple wounds about the body. ROs immediately began rendering aid by requesting EMS via OMEC Zone 4 radio at 9:04. ROs placed the victim on her side due to a pool of blood gathering on her mouth until EMS arrived. While on the scene, multiple witnesses, including blank blank and witness blank blank, who related to AOs that they observed above listed subject shoot the victim and place the firearm used inside of her vehicle. Due to the offender being on the scene, AOs detained Johnson. AOs at 9:32 hours. Okay. So upon detaining arrestee related, not verbatim, to, I guess that's arresting officers, that she was a concealed carry holder and she had an order of protection. The arrestee related the statement out of excited utterance and was pre-Miranda. When arresting officers required about the location of the firearm used via general on the scene questioning, arrestee related that it was located on the passenger floorboard of her black Chevy bearing license, and they give that information, legally parked on the side of the street. Beat 133 recovered the firearm from the passenger floorboard at 9:10. Per 102S, arrestee was observed holding, per 102S, I don't know what that means. Arrestee was observed holding a firearm via pod camera. Now, somebody reminded me that that the camera is like it pans around, right? I think it goes off of gunfire, right? So it only took a still shot. That's what we allegedly know. And I do remember hearing that before, right? But I don't know if they got a little bit more, but that is something that is being said. But it says the arrestee was observed holding a firearm via pod camera, and then it gives a number. Arresting officer spoke with blank blank, who related, this is Carlos Sway, who related that both of the victim and the arrestee both share a child in common with him. He then related that he was dropping off their shared son to the arrestee when the victim illegally parked next to the arrestee's vehicle, causing the arrestee to feel detained as she was unable to leave. At which time both arrestee and victim engaged in a verbal altercation about their child's father. Okay, Carlisle Sway. At which time the verbal altercation turned physical when the victim attempted to strike the arrestee about the body area with a closed fist, making contact. At which time the victim advanced toward arrestee in another attempt to strike her, when arrestee removed her concealed firearm from an unknown location about her body. If it was, it was unknown, then you shouldn't know where it came from. Would it came from inside her body? Did she throw it up in there or something? You know, unknown location about her body and fired on her. Victim was transported by ambulance 31 to Stroger Hospital and was pronounced at 9:42 by Star. Anyway, okay, by Dr. Star. And then it gives numbers. Transported arrestee to Area 3 for further processing. Both arrestee and victim's child is currently in the care of the father care, which is crazy to me, but that's what it said here. That's weird to me. But both arrestee and victim child is currently in the care of the father. So that, if that's true, I mean, that's what we're reading, that he took the kid with him. Anyway, it goes on to say arrestee did not appear to have a physical injury at the time. Arrestee refused EMS at the time. BT transported arrestee to Area 3 for further processing. BT on scene, on numbers on crime scene. Then it says me case number. It gives some numbers, names, firearm recovery, inventory under with some numbers, Area 3 homicide detectives, numbers, notified Detective Carroll. Okay, scene picket. Okay, all property notifications have been made. 3 shell casings. Victim's blood. The scene was released at 12:13 hours. No van given due to victim being deceased. ROs made notification to DCFS Elizabeth at 14:05 hours. That's crazy. Notification Crime Prevention Information Center. And then it got the date of September 8th at the bottom at 9:37. Now it says here that 3 shell casings right here, but I remember them finding was it another shell casing 8 days later? Because I know I read that. So I'm a little confused about that. If they mentioned 3 shell casings, but did they find them all 3 at the same time? Because I don't think so. I don't know. But anyway, that's what it says. That's what I just read. And let me see what y'all saying. Happy Friday. Welcome in, Park. Shout out to Projects and Casarillos. Welcome in, fam. At Park 1011. Yes, just sassy. Okay, very, very sassy. Y'all check out Projects and Casarillos if y'all don't have him. He covers Naziah Harris' case and he talks about Romeca too. He seemed to be in the mirror more than her. Exactly. I have a video of him eating noodles or something, and she was kind of like shaking it up in front of him. He looking around her, like trying to get out my way. I'm trying to see me. That's what I got out of that. Very sassy. Minus the classy. He asked how you get in trouble, bro. Oh, that's what he said. Okay, thank you. And that's okay. That's why BFF said that. Yeah, I should have had the captions on. I forgot. But it definitely sounded better though. Okay, so all right, so we got that. I just wanted to go over that because it was a little confusion on my part. He absolutely did say that, but it was only on this part of the. So this is like this will be what happened on the scene, right? This is what he said on the scene, and then the other 2 he went down there because it was he talked to them. I think on the I think he did. He went, yeah, he did go down there because I had the time. I think he was down there. I think it said 9:42 or something. I could look at it. And I might still have it up here. Let me see. but I wasn't focusing in on that, so I might not have it up here. See, they didn't tell us the date right there. They didn't give us a time right there, but it was the other one. It did. Let's see. I don't think I got it up here though. And if it's on here, but I can't see it at all from that copy. Maybe here. Stated